Hello again, YouTube. I am back with another tutorial. It's on the NYX Smoky Look Collection palette. Um, this is basically a very simple look with the purple shades that are in the actual palette. As far as my lips do go, I did lose the clip for my lips, but we're going to move forward on that note. So here, starting off, please excuse my look. I'm just applying the Maybelline New York Master Prime by Face Studio in the number 100. Just making sure I apply that all over my face in an even tone, making sure that each part of my face feels like it has the actual primer on it. So here I'm going to go in with my Salon Perfect. It's like an eyebrow shadow. I use this on my eyebrows with an angle pencil. I actually use the darkest shade in the palette. So I just fill this in because, as you can see, I don't really have a lot of eyebrows. So with that being said, I don't ever get my eyebrows done because I feel like they're going to take everything off. It's just a fear that I have. But with that being said, I clean up my eyebrows with the Pure Mineral Concealer. I actually got this from the beauty supply store. It's by Ruby Kiss. It's pretty good. I have no complaints about it, particularly because I only use it for my eyebrow area. I don't use it on my face. So I just open it slightly, apply it with my angle brush to clean up my eyebrows. And I'll also go back in with the shadow to make sure that my eyebrows either look full to the point of what I like, or I clear up any mistakes that I have made with the concealer or the eyeshadow. So I kind of do a back and forth kind of thing, but on this look I only had to go back with the shadow. So with the eyebrow pencil, I am cleaning it up, making sure it's the same width between my two eyebrows, and also I go in with a beauty blender sponge and wipe off any excess concealer that's on there. For under my eye, however, I want to keep that highlight from the concealer, so I use a kind of blending brush to blend that out. So next I'm going to go in with my foundation, which is a Cafe Color by Black Radiance BB Cream. I apply that all over my face. It's an oil-free beauty balm, basically. It's for your face, so it's for people who have oily skin. It's pretty good for that because it won't add extra oil onto your skin and make your skin feel very heavy or oily. So I'm just making sure I get that all over. I do also put a little bit of extra on the sides of my mouth because they are my dark areas, and sometimes when I put concealer it tends to be too much. But here is the palette that I was speaking of, the NYX Smoky Look Collection. I'm using the purple shades in this palette. I go with the lightest purple shade first, and I coat that over my eye just as a starter. And I kind of use a wide bristled eyeshadow brush to make sure that it gets all over. Then I pulled in a little bit closer so you can see I'm using a darker purple here, kind of like the middle shade purple that they have in the palette. I don't know the names because I've lost the plastic sheet that came with it, so I apologize. But I'm just putting this into my crease, or trying to at least put it into my crease without making any mistakes here. So now I'm going to go in with the darkest purple that is on there and use that for my line area, kind of called making a V on the outer eyelid, giving it that smoky effect. So now I'm using a wide brimmed brush. Now I don't have the name for this brush, but I do pinch the brush in order to make it kind of a blending brush for me to evenly blend out my eyeshadow. And I'm going back in with a little bit more of the darker purple and also going back to blend it. So it's kind of like a repeat till you get it to your liking. So here I'm using the PROconceal in the Cool Tan color. This right here is, this is actually the first time I've ever used it. I hear people talking about it all the time, but so I thought I'd try it out. I'm not sure if this is my correct shade, but I'm trying it out to see how it comes out. I do end up going back with a little bit more of my foundation to cover it up slightly, but as far as the shade that I picked, I think I'm going to stick with it because I feel like I don't want to go any darker and I don't want to go any lighter. I feel like I'll lose my highlight if I do so. So with the Beauty Blender, I'm just blending that out. At this point, I kind of look white, but I clear it up. And I kind of use the concealer to help my line for my eyeshadow as well. So I just add a little bit on my chin, above my lip. I line my nose and I put a little bit on the center of my forehead. And I also go back and blend that out with the Beauty Blender. And after I do that, I'll go in a little bit, I believe I do my highlight with the e.l.f. Sunkissed Glow Bronzer. Kind of highlight my cheeks with that. Oh, I'm sorry, no. I don't. I lied to you, I'm sorry. I actually go in with my the actual NYX Smoke palette. On the second layer, it actually has a different sets of blushes that you can use on your chin, and I use that to give me my contour, my darker shade. I use that to get there under the highlight. And then I go in with my e.l.f. Sunkissed Glow Bronzer. Give me a little bit of glow. I put it on my nose, put it above my lip area, and also on my cheekbones. Sorry, I was going a little frantic. I couldn't remember what I was doing next. And I'll go back in again with that same kind of darker shade to give me my highlight. Not my highlight, I'm sorry, my contour. And then I take my foundation brush and I kind of even out my tone there a little bit with my, from my PROconcealer. Then I add some blush from my e.l.f. palette. Going in again with a little bit of my foundation to cover up a little bit of highlight that was on my chin, and shaping up my nose area as well. I hope that all made sense to you. So then I go in with my Ruby Kiss mascara. I apply this always before I apply my lashes. You want to do that because it'll give you more of a sharper line of where to lay your lashes on your eyes. And here I'm just measuring out my lashes. I'm sorry, I cannot do my lashes on camera. I need to really practice that. But here I'm just measuring them out to make sure they are the correct fit. The lashes that I do have is the Remy Lash 100% Human Hair by Almine. It's in the number 217. And this is my finished look. I hope that you enjoy. Please come back and visit my channel again. I will continue to post different material for you. If you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them at the bottom. And please subscribe. I hope you enjoy. Please leave your criticisms and your likes about it. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.